In a courthouse in the country, every Christmas there is placed a tree that the children gather to decorate for all the county to see. His year-round vocation, with lights dim and seldom seen, was to make sure each morning that the place was impeccably clean. Over the years, he always approached this duty with pride, because a job well done helps make one better inside. But his fingers grew stiff, his eyesight waned, his back felt bad. He was told after this Christmas he would be replaced by a much younger lad. But on this night, he didn't expect any regret. He would finally introduce himself to a woman in some ways he'd already met. As she had for decades, on the night before Christmas, she entered from the back stair, still a pretty woman, but now with gray hair. She walked slow to the tree and placed a beautiful homemade ornament, a snowflake, for all visitors to see. Head bowed as if to pray, what her thoughts were, he could never say. Then the tradition was to leave back out into the cold, returning the next year, both of them slightly more old. But tonight was different than so many before. In addition to their usual polite nod with a smile, they would share something more. He spoke softly, saying, "I don't want to pry, but as this is my last night working here, may I please ask why?" Her gentle blue eyes twinkled before she explained that when the weather gets cold each time of the year, she wanted to remind heaven and the world that her baby boy was once here. At a very young age, her boy became ill with no cure. All she could offer was love and to try to reassure. When the specter of death overshadowed him, the end of his life was near. She wanted to say something, anything, to help with his fear. So she told him he would either go to a place in the clouds where he would always be glad, or he would take a forever nap and never be sad. To her surprise, he was not afraid to say bye-bye forever. He just didn't want to be forgotten. He wanted her always to remember. Just before Christmas, just before he died, he made her an ornament, a snowflake, beautiful and unique, a symbol of his life melting away through grief. She explained to the man that when she might have been bitter, angry, and hateful, she decided to count her blessings and be grateful. So each year, she made a new snowflake for the entire town to admire, each a work of art, brilliantly shining, reflecting the light from the hearth's fire. He said, "I hope you don't mind me saying, but these snowflakes you've made, they are magnificent and heavenly. I always believed they should be saved. I've kept all near 50, and if it's all right, would it be possible if together we place them all on the tree tonight?" With tears in her eyes, she whispered, "God bless," and then said, "Of course, the answer is yes." And each year for the rest of their lives, they trimmed the courthouse tree together, remembering a snowflake from a long ago December.